Welcome back. We are out on an adventure to find, again, something good to drink and something fun to do.
I feel like it's kind of going to be all found in this one place right here.
It's all found in one place because today we are at Beer Merica. Hey, Merica! Craft Beer Festival in Orlando, Florida, and we're taking you along. Let's go. So the way it works is we paid one admission price to get in. You get your sampling cup. We just scored our first 2 beers from Shipyard. I went with the Session IPA.
I went with the Blood Orange Wheat Ale.
So basically, once you're in here at Beer Merica,
You drink.
Craft Beer Festival, you just get your sampling cup and you don't pay for the samples. You just move from booth to booth. So again, this is actually Independent Craft Beer Week. Runs from the 13th to the 19th. So this is a good way to spend Saturday during Independent Craft Beer Week. Cheers.
Cheers. So the pretzels on a necklace are a big thing.
Did somebody bring the pretzels on a necklace?
A bunch of people have pretzels on a necklace. It's kind of genius.
So yeah, so I guess if you're coming to a beer festival and you want to have snacks with you, pretzels would make sense.
Pretzels on a necklace.
And there's people that have all their pretzels on a necklace.
Yeah, we'll find it right here. Look, these ladies right here.
Really good barbecue.
I said I hope you find yourself before I find somebody else. Be my love.
Cheers, brother. Thank you. All right, I just went with something from Big Top Brewing. It's the Circus IPA. And I've had something from Big Top before. I think it was at Paddlefish at Disney Springs. It was
Key Lime Wheat Ale.
Key Lime Wheat Ale. And what did you go with?
I went with Sanford Brewing. It's called Peachy Keen. It's a ginger peach saison.
Ginger, as in ginger beer or ginger?
I don't know.
Oh, I find it a little overwhelming. You've got your sampling cup. There's 50 plus breweries here, 100 plus different kinds of beer, and you can just walk from brewery to brewery and sample the beer. It's, as a couple of craft beer nerds, it's a little overwhelming and great all at the same time.
I don't think it's overwhelming, right? It's fantastic.
Well, it's overwhelming because you've got a limited amount of time. We only have 3 hours here, Karen. 3 hours to make it through.
What did I just tell you? We need to pick up the pace.
3 hours to make it through 100 plus beers. I mean, it is called Hughesandbrews.
It's not gonna happen.
All right, we have to get moving. Let's go.
Being recorded now. What up, dude?
So now you get in line even before your beer's empty. While you're drinking one, you get in line for the next one. You do what you have to, right? Oh no, it's gone.
See, the line was long, so I knew it would be gone by the time I got up there.
All right.
They're these little cups, but they don't even fill them up. Like it's like literally like 3 sips.
This beer festival's at, I think it's Gaston Edwards Park in Orlando. It's off of North Orange Ave, I
It's
think.
like the Ivanhoe area of.
And we haven't been here before, but it's right on this lake and
It's really pretty.
water. It's really pretty and I had a tropical sour that was like a tropical grapefruit sour that was soured with Brettanomyces. For beer geeks, they'll know Brett is how you sour a beer. I'm doing a session IPA now. Where did we just come from? What was this?
Oh shoot! Give me 1 second.
We're standing by. Golden Road Brewing.
Golden Road Brewing.
Also sounds familiar, but
I have
as
the pineapple wheat.
probably had a good portion of some of these. I see Bold City Brewing. They have Duke's Cold Nose Brown Ale, which we get at the Disney Springs sometimes.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yep.
If you're in Orlando, they do this every year. It's May. Maybe it's always coincides with Independent Craft Beer Brewers Week, which is what this week is. Independent craft brewers are small breweries. They brew less than a certain amount of barrels. They're not owned a large portion by the big beer, the bad, evil big beer companies. So that's the whole independent beer thing. A lot of independent beer brewers now, you can find them because their cans, they'll put the independent brewers logo on them. Let's go find some more beer.
Oh, I do love an Arnold Palmer. Tastes like an Arnold Palmer.
Crikey, it says don't lean on the fence. I was leaning on the fence.
Yeah.
Independent Craft Beer Week, Craft Beer Festival. And there's a whole bunch of booths here from, well, it says Innovation Brands, but it's
a little tricky.
It's got Budweiser products.
It's Budweiser.
AB InBev. Oh my God, the big evil empire.
This is delicious.
We tried a couple. So they have a couple Bud Lights here. One is brewed with orange peels.
It's okay.
And it's just okay. What?
Tea leaves and lemon peels.
In a Bud Light.
Oh my God.
So I'm not a big tea fan, but it is kind of an amazing taste.
It's so good.
So don't tell anybody.
But we don't hate it.
But we don't hate it.
We don't hate it. I've liked a lot of the beers today. This has been the most shocking to me. Most shocking.
Well, actually, we came down here because there was something else you wanted to try.
The Natty Light Strawberry Lemonade, but they ran out of it.
Get a load of that. A Natty
Again,
Light Strawberry Lemonade.
I know.
Okay. Again, don't tell anybody.
I know.
But they were done.
Sorry.
It's all good.
You're fine.
It's all good.
You're fine. Everybody's having a good
Everybody's
time.
having a good time when you get sample all these beers. So the Natty Light we didn't get to try because, well, I didn't want to try it. You
They
did,
ran
but
out of it. I've been dying to try
They
it.
ran out. They're closing up.
But I
So
didn't want to buy it.
what does that say when the Natty Light booth ran out of beer before anybody else?
Yeah, I
All right.
I have no words.
Yeah.
I have no words.
We're going to maybe hit the food trucks for some food
Yeah.
and then attempt to make another loop.
Don't tell anybody, but I might get another one of these.
Okay, just for the record, Karen is not getting another Bud Light beer. No, I'm not at the craft beer, not at Beer Merica. She wouldn't do it. Cuban sandwich. We love a Cuban.
So good.
And Karen said if you're going to get a Cuban sandwich, you might as well.
Go to the food truck called Cubano Kitchen.
So one of the food trucks
Yeah.
here at the Beer Merica Craft Beer Festival is Cubano. It says first place, best entree, New Smyrna Beach, Florida. So that must be where this food
Yeah.
truck's from. There's a whole host of food trucks, but we saw that they had Cuban.
It was the first one, and we do love a Cuban.
We love a
so
Cuban.
why would
They
we go
said
any
Cuban,
further?
so that's where we stopped,
good.
and here we are.
So good.
And potato sticks.
Potato sticks. Yeah. Interesting.
So did you know that craft beer and wrestling go together?
do today, evidently.
Apparently they do.
Today.
Come on now. Get out of the corner. Put it down. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Go faster. 4.
Girl, man.
Come on.
I'm on to a Nitro Irish Stout, so creamy, dark, roasty. And you?
Vanilla porter.
Vanilla.
Breckenridge Brewing Company.
Oh,
Deliciousness. I think we've had them before.
I think we've had that one before. It's pretty
Yeah.
good. So a porter. Good.
Good stuff. Fun day.
Cheers.
She's my driver. Okay.
I said I hope you find yourself before I find somebody else. Be my lover, babe. I'm still in a whole lot of trouble. Smokes and folks in Mexico, baked by the sun every time I go to. Come on, Jay, go over the verse.
What do you? Beer here. Beer
I
here.
like the tea better. But
We're in Ivanhoe.
Woo, we're panicking. We're running out of time.
I know, right?
15 minutes left, so we went to New Holland Brewing. Another IPA.
I got a stout. Dragon's Milk Bourbon Barrel Aged Stout.
You've drank more dark beers today
No,
than
I don't think so.
No, than
I think
than-
it's.
than I
Then
did.
you did. Yeah. Yes. Then you did.
So, hot day in the park.
I know.
No, it's got to be
But
like
they're little,
it's got to
so
be
whatever.
be
You gotta try
lagers and IPAs. I had that one stout which is really
I'm
good.
just gonna drink this while you're talking.
All right, while I'm talking. But
Oh damn.
it's tough to drink a dark beer in a hot summer day. Another wrestler. I'm not sure about what wrestling and beer has in common, but
It's been a crazy day.
the Cuban was awesome.
It's amazing. Yeah. Either we were really, really hungry or it was really, really good. Or it was a combination of the two.
Could be both. So it was 3 to 6, 3 hours. Again, you pay, you get the sampling cup, and you just move from booth to booth and try as many beers as you want. We were going to only try beers that we've never had before.
Which I feel like
but
for the most part we did. For the most part.
For the most part, we
For the
did.
most part.
Some of the breweries we've had a lot of beers from, like Kona.
But we tried to get something that we've never had. Like you had the IPA from Kona that you never had before. So
Right. I had the 1901 from Bold City, which
Right.
I've had before. We had that at Stargazers, which is the bar at Planet Hollywood on the Springs. But no, we did a pretty good job of having beers that we've never tried before.
yeah. It's been a good day.
It's been a good day. I
Great day.
totally would recommend this. If you like craft beers, trying different beers, Again, it's Beer Merica. I think whoever shows up in like the most patriotic gear wins like free beer, one
that
free
works.
beer, like
Like, I haven't-
a certain free beer for like a year or life or something. I'm not sure, but there's something about the if you show up in the best patriotic gear. I don't know when they do like the awards. We may have missed that. Some live
Can we just spin around right now so that people can see what's happening right behind us? Like the lake is behind us, it's beautiful. It's like the silent disco headphones and the giant, I don't know what that game is called. The kids will know, but it's like, it's been such a good day. So
Yeah.
fun.
It's a lot of fun.
We'll do this again.
Yeah, we'll be back next year.
100%.
As I said, you pay your admission price, you show up, get your sampling cup, and that's pretty much all it costs you, unless you want to buy food. We did get one Cuban at the food trucks. There's a VIP ticket where you can get in an hour earlier, I think.
I gotta tell you, the VIP people are the people that are falling down. Literally falling down.
There are some people that may have had too many samples.
Too many little cups. Like, I don't know if the VIP, they probably got their money's worth, but they're gonna feel like crap.
This is what's going on. You need to go online. America!
Yeah, I'm on 411.
America! Mr. Beer Merica.
I don't take compliments.
There you go.
That's a quality fucking shirt. It's a quality shirt. No. Just a cardboard box.
That's how we knew.
Festival's wrapping up. We grabbed one closer from Dead Lizard Brewing's booth. We've been to their brewery before. It's in Orlando. Good
Cool little
time
place,
there.
yeah.
Small little brewery. Like a lot of breweries, kind of tucked into an industrial park. We got their red ale. Some of the booths are like having like fire sales. They're putting out cans and cans
Cans
of
and
their-
bottles and just
of
throw
their
them in your
beer,
bag and take
they're
them
like,
home.
All
Okay.
all we ask is that you hide them, put them in your bags, take them home. So
Okay.
I might have a couple beers in my backpack.
You have a couple of Shipyard IPAs in your bag.
Have a couple of Shipyard IPAs hidden in my bag. Dead Lizard Red Ale to close the day. Really good time.
Yeah, so fun.
We will be
so
back.
fun. We've never been to a beer festival before. And being kind of crafty beer people. Ah, see what I did there? Crafty beer.
We've been to a lot of, we go to a lot of breweries and tap rooms for breweries, but
Right,
we've never
which
been
is
to
fun.
a festival like this. And this festival is fairly well known. So Beer Merica.
Yeah.
Lots of red, white, and blue gear
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah, so good.
But a good time.
So good. Yeah.
It was all fun.
It was so fun.
We will be back.
Yeah.
So if you're in Orlando during Independent Craft Brewers Week, Beer Merica, they should definitely come, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Good day. Good day.
So if you're new here, subscribe so you don't miss these crazy adventures we're on. If you're going to be in Orlando next year for Beer Merica,
Ooh, let us
know.
know.
We'll definitely meet up and we'll buy you free beers here all day.
No, well,
The beers are free.
only if they buy their ticket.
Oh, right. Buy your ticket. We'll
We're
give
not
you
buying your ticket.
You buy the
Sorry.
ticket,
We
we'll-
love you, but we're not buying your ticket.
beer all day. And get the Cuban.
Get the Cuban.
Get the Cuban.
So good.
right.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers again.
Cheers again.
Final cheers.